hope you are doing so well. Today is a vlog all about Winter Wonderland, my experience, how I found it as a person with a disability. Now if you don't know what Winter Wonderland is, it comes to London Hyde Park once a year around Christmas time. It is packed with Christmas markets, fairground rides and some really fabulous exhibitions as well. It is the perfect place to go to if you want to get all Christmassy and sort of feel that Christmas spirit. But how good is it for disabled people? Well, you're about to find out.
After 4.5 hours in the car,
it's not 4.5 hours.
We made it! 2.5 hours. Where did we make it to? We're at Winter Wonderland!
2 hours.
Yay!
2 hours.
2.5 hours.
So we live in Brighton, which is about an hour's drive away from London.
2.5 hours in peak Christmas traffic.
I find driving a lot easier to London than to get public transport. I know a lot of you out there are wheelchair users, and when I say public transport you just go so we always drive. We managed to park underneath Hyde Park in Q Park, which is bookable, but we just turned up on the day. They had disabled bays there. It was £40 for the day, and to be honest with you, from my point of view, it was worth every single penny not to have to get the train. The car park is opposite the Dorchester and all of the big hotels, so it's really, really central.
We are just about to go ice skating!
Yeah!
Alright, we're just about to start skating!
So now, can you
Everyone's
see
got
me in
their-
this quality?
Everyone's got their skates on. It's the ice rink.
I got skates on.
As I mentioned before, there are some pre-bookable attractions and exhibitions. You can turn up and go to them on the day, but we saw the queues and they are absolutely massive, and it's really, really advisable that you pre-book everything before you go. If you are registered disabled, then you can take a carer or a PA for free, but do make sure that you do this in about 6 days advance because they need to see your proof of disability.
See some skating days?
There's disco balls on the Christmas tree.
Woo, look at that!
So the ice skating rink is fantastic. It is completely accessible. It is very, very busy. And I was able to get on the ice and wheel around on the ice and have fun with Sean and Daisy. And the one thing that I really love about going ice skating is watching all the able-bodied people like really struggling, and it's like, yeah, welcome to my world. One tip, if you are going ice skating and you are pushing yourself on the ice, make sure that you have completely waterproof gloves, because your wheels do get absolutely soaking wet with freezing water, so you won't be able to feel your hands.
Finished ice skating!
Yeah!
Yeah, it was so much fun!
That's the Ice Kingdom!
The magic ice kingdom! Yeah! Oh my god, we can get a good photo with the wheel! Quick!
We're still recording. There's the entrance side. Oh, see here, look, Ice Magic Mountain.
Oh, we found it!
Don't you have...
Oh my god, we were going around for about 20 minutes and no members of staff knew where it was either. So yeah, you've really got to work it all out for yourself.
It is absolutely freezing in here!
The camera might freeze
Oh,
up.
it might do! Oh my god, my hands!
I actually discovered that it was -10 in there, so if your disability is triggered by extreme changes in temperature very, very quickly, or by very, very cold temperatures as well, then I wouldn't recommend it. However, it was absolutely stunning.
Look at this! Oh wow! All these magical ice sculptures.
Squirrel!
Hashtag Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. Look how pretty!
Look at the little squirrel, guys.
There are 7 litres. Wow!
Look at the owl.
Look! It's all made out of ice. Isn't it amazing? My fingers are we're gonna freeze up. Oh, look at that, Sean.
Yeah, you want a picture in front of this?
That is so
Cool.
fun.
On you go, kid.
That is so fun.
So when we actually first arrived at Winter Wonderland, we walked in through Hyde Park Corner and we were like, oh my god. Obviously I didn't walk in, I was in my wheelchair. But as you can see from this footage, the park is completely covered in like these big plastic tiles. But in this particular area of the park, the tiles had kind of come apart, so it was extremely uneven and the mud had travelled up through the tiles as well. So it was slippery, muddy and extremely busy. And if you're sort of an ambulatory wheelchair user or you have a walking disability and you're not so steady on your feet, I think it would be extremely hard for you. I know that Sean was struggling even with his trainers. They don't have that much grip on them, and all the mud was coming up on my wheels as well, onto my coat and onto my gloves.
What do you think? My lens is all fogged up.
For the rest of the day, we just enjoyed all the attractions. We got there in the late afternoon, so we were there for the early evening as the sun was going down and it started to get dark, which I would highly recommend because it's absolutely stunning seeing all of those rides lit up and really feel Christmassy and festive.
Hey guys! Careful, careful!
Thank you very much.
Hey, what do you got? What do you got?
Yay!
Come on, let's step up, step
What
in,
did you
step
get?
right every time I go. Keep going, keep right every time. You know it is, it's like this one.
So, we have done the magical ice experience.
Prize every time, come on.
Yeah, look what Daisy
You
won!
guaranteed one.
And we
guaranteed
have had our
prize every
bratwurst
time.
sausages.
Come on, step up, step in, let's go.
Now,
Right,
we're
darling.
going to be doing some fun games.
Yeah.
What did you think of the
Come on,
ice?
let's step this way, prize every time I go.
Oh, that's
Guaranteed prize every
awesome.
They
time.
were really
You know
good.
losers on this one.
I'm looking at
Come on,
myself.
step up, step in, let's go.
It is extremely expensive, so when you go you have just got to accept the fact that you will be hemorrhaging money.
It's the day at the Winter Wonderland Games. Gonna play the Majunas round to win.
Did you win?
You ready, guys?
You can have anything off the two shelves.
Hey, whose penguin is going
Anybody
to
else
win?
don't want to take a seat, take the seat.
Whose penguin will win?
It's an easy game to one. And we're off now, keep it rolling, guys, faster. The race of the Penguin Masters on this one that wins the prize. Keep it going, guys. Is the winner.
Oh, I just got a 3.
Well done, number 15.
Oh, where did I come? Did ya?
You win yourself a prize.
Where was I? There. Where was
your
number
prize.
3?
Make sure you get the one with the big star on.
Here they
Whoa.
come. Here they come, Daisy.
There's a lot coming down. Oh! Oh!
Yeah. Oh, and you got 2. You got 2.
Go on, Daisy,
Keep
bring
it.
them both! Bring them both! Bring them both! Bring them both!
You got 2. 2 in 1.
What would you suggest?
I cannot say nothing. You would never know what that one is.
Another one to add to the collection. The menagerie. What are you getting? What are you getting, Shawnee? Donuts and a hot beverage.
What I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Oh.
Are can see the steam. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mind it. What? Yummy. Good, aren't they? No trip to the fun fair would be complete without donuts. Hot, fresh donuts,
It was so busy. It was overwhelming. I had bags and bottoms in my face. I had people's heels got clipped and we crashed into people, and it was extremely overbearing in some areas of the park.
Like, there was literally like ropes that you got stuck in the slide, and then I went down the slide, I had lights in it, and then also there was like a spinny thing, and there was illusions and stuff. It was awesome.
And I got stuck in a spider web, didn't I? And I couldn't get out. And I went down the fire pole, bashed my head like a fireman.
Oh, did you?
I went down the slide.
The toilets were great. I couldn't fault them, but were nice, accessible, disabled toilets, and they were spotlessly clean.
Right, here we go.
There's the balloon.
Hang on, I need to get behind.
Which colour do I need to get?
Right, come on then. What? You didn't even make the balloons.
Go, Shauno, I'll film you.
There's a winner. That's anyone from the table.
Go on, Shauno!
Oh,
Oh, Sean!
right
Rubbish.
between the balloons.
Rubbish!
At least I made the balloons.
Alright guys, we're about to leave now. Are we?
Yeah.
Yes. And how many 20s have you got, Daisy?
I got 3 and she got 1.
I have got one big teddy.
I got nothing. I got a coffee. I got a sausage.
Oh, lucky you. Well, it's good. It's super duper busy here and super duper loud. But we've all had fun, some of these.
So, would I recommend this for people with disabilities? I think if you are absolutely itching and burning to go to Winter Wonderland, then go for it. It is possible, but just be aware that it is busy. The ground is uneven. It's quite exhausting, you know, being in the crowds all the time as well. But I love the fact that Winter Wonderland have done their best to make it as wheelchair friendly as possible. And we did have a really good day out. It was a long day. We didn't get home till about 10 o'clock at night. We're gonna use up a lot of spoons as well, so you have to bear that in mind. That is my review of Winter Wonderland. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're going to go this year, if you have any other questions that I might have missed out, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!